Okay. Hopefully things are showing up. Let's see if I get this even. There, I think we got it. Hopefully everyone can see. Let me bring my lights down. Oh, I have a shadow because I need to throw on another light. Okay. And I have Debbie J muted this time because usually I have her going. And ta-da! And refresh. See if I can find my video. Well, there we go. I'm gonna get in here so I can see who's in the chats. And it's Melissa. Hi, Melissa. You're like my loyal, faithful live follower. And Leah. Hello, Leah. So I thought tonight I would try to make, I was going to play around with making some Franken paper so that I could create some tags. So I could create some little embellishments for my tags. How is everyone doing tonight? Yeah, you should call me Donna. That was funny. Now. Oh. Hey, Donna's better than Dwayne. I get Dwayne a lot. Hi, Linda, if you're watching. If you're watching while you're building. Oh, hi, Linda. Yes, she is. Hello, Elizabeth. I'm building some Franken paper. I'm trying. I'm just taking my scraps from my trusty scrap basket and building so that I can cut this down. I want it to dry a little bit so I can cut it down and make some tags, but in the meantime, I mean, while it's drying, then we'll make something else, some embellishments for the tags. Hi, Janine. Franken paper. Oh, thank you, Leah. Yeah, that's what I thought I would do. My thing is trying to figure out where in the heck do I want to put it. And I don't want all my white edges showing, so I'll just lay it down because I'm going to cover my paper up anyway. Whoops, I forgot an edge. You guys holler if can't see me. I really don't like that straight edge up there either, but so tell me in the chat, for those that do mixed media stuff, do you guys make Franken paper? Hi, Lisa. Oh, thanks for the raid, Debbie J. Hi, Bethany. See you later. Hey, Crystal. Donna. You make Franken paper, Leah? Hey, Gloria. So what's the secret to trying to find papers that somewhat match, or do you pay attention to that? Because I'm having a little bit of anxiety about trying to get papers on here that are kind of not completely not matching. Or maybe I want to go down. Yeah, I do. This, yes, Biddy Penny does make Franken paper, and she does an amazing job. I have like so many different types of papers that I feel like nothing is matchy, so I'm kind of like, oh, how do I fix that? Like, how do I approach it? Speaking of Biddy Penny, has anyone seen Biddy Penny around? She's been weighing on my mind and I haven't seen her. Hey Maureen, hey Cordelia. Hi Debbie J. And I wasn't irritated about you spinning. I was just teasing you, because I can. Because I can. I have this beautiful paper. This is from an envelope to me from, I bet you she recognizes it, Miss Crystal. She sends me homemade envelopes with my cards. Love you too, Debbie. So, let's see. What did we say up here? Leah, I try not to pay attention. I issue scraps, but sometimes I have to rip up new printed stuff because it doesn't match. Oh, see, that's my goal. My goal is I don't want to rip up anything else because I want to get rid of these scraps that are in my basket. I don't want to make new ones. So, yeah. So I am going to try my hardest. Not lately. Nobody's heard of Biddy Penny lately. Ah, where is that Biddy? Where is that little Biddy? I hope she is busy and enjoying life. That's what I'm hoping. All right, let's see how I can fit this in here. I'm just going to hope for the best. I think I need to dig to the bottom and find some more strips and all that goodness and crisscross some more things. I think that's what I'll do. Even some that are kind of squared off. That's okay. We're gonna go for it. Just gonna start filling in my background. Yeah, I did see her, Debbie J, do the hop. I did follow some videos, but usually I see her live and oh, thank you, Leah. You're a great cheerleader. And thank you, Debbie. I'll have to be in touch about your class. I've never taken one of your classes. I've always wanted to, and that's why I was so excited. Like, oh my gosh. I don't even know how to get in there. I do, because we did do that lesson that time. We did the testing on your website on how to do your classes. But do you think I could remember? No. Yeah, some people, they just make amazing papers. I'm just gonna go for it. I'm just gonna scrap this baby up and we're gonna see what we get. Nothing matches. That's all right. Okay, thank you, Debbie. Thank you so much. Oh, look at this. I have a little spot over here. I can go up the edge. And this lovely piece. This is Christmas paper. Poinsettia. Oh, how was everyone's weekend? Just curious. Hopefully it was good. Tomorrow I'm live on Miss Elizabeth's channel. I'm going to do Christmas ornaments. I was a little panicky when I heard her say she was doing Christmas ornaments. I was thinking, oh, darn, I don't have any Christmas anything out. I'm still Halloweening and falling it. So I'm going to rummage through my things tomorrow. Try to find some Christmas stuff, some paper. Feeling ill. Oh, I've been under the weather like with a sinus cold for, I don't know, it's been a couple weeks. It's been since my birthday in September. Like I was thinking back to a year ago and I was like, darn, I think I get sick every year this time. I've noticed. My gosh, I'm just gonna layer and layer and layer. I wish I had more grungy papers. Oops, something stuck there. We'll have to cover it. So in this, it's like a, there's like a little Mod Podge in there, a little glue all. Anytime I have leftover stuff, I put it in this container. If I take it out instead of putting it in an original container. So I have like, it's a Mod Podge of sticky decoupage-ish things. But it works well. Everything usually sticks. Layer, layer, layer. Yes, layer, 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 layer. Hybrid glue. I know, Elizabeth. I know I can make what I want. I don't mind making a Christmas something, though. I think that making some tags would be fun. I could use some Christmas tags. You know? So yeah. Will do. Ooh, this is pretty. And I have a really cool something that I'm going to use on the top of these little tags because I saw a really cool video the other day and I had some stuff that I've been meaning to use up. And then I had some other stuff that came in. And I was actually telling someone I was eating Pringles like mad so that I could have the little tops to the Pringle containers. And I will show you guys why. And I'm sorry if any of this is off camera. I'm trying to get up here. Do I see any more of that nasty ABC math paper, whatever that was? I was like, this has got to go. I am totally not keeping this. Bitty Penny says, cover that stuff up. Never have the same paper touching each other. Oh, well, that's good. I have followed that rule. I don't think I have anything touching that's the same. That's my only rule then, I guess. I'll stick to that one. That was an easy one. Oop. I don't like having the straight edges either, except for on the actual edges of the paper, but it's all right. I'm giving myself some grace. I am... Well, that's kind of neat. Maybe I'll use this with some little punchies in it. I need to print some sentiments for them. Love Pringle. I like plain Pringles and sometimes like barbecue or salt and vinegar. The ones I was eating, which was like, were cheesy ones, like cheddar cheesy ones. And I suppose I could have put them in a baggie, but I was like looking for snacks anyway, so I figured, what the hey, I'll just eat these nasty things. I brought them to my craft room. They're snack size, so it wasn't like a ton. I don't know. My thinking is not always logical. And some blue. Let's see if I can go over the edge with something else here. It's looking quite busy, y'all. And I'm not going to do it tonight, but I will probably try to make some more of these sheets so that they're all made up, ready to go. I can stack them and have them on the ready when I need to cut up some tags or whatever, you know. I'm trying to break up some of my little seams. I'm not happy about this sideways one either, but that's all right. Maybe I can cover that. And you guys, I have awesome envelopes. These awesome envelopes. Thank you, Crystal. Still using all these Crystal's envelopes and rip them all up. That's tons of pretty paper. Well, I do think I like it that way. And I think I'm going to... Ooh, I have a ripple. Oh no. All right. I don't know if you guys remember, I showed these one week that I did, where I just took all my paper strips that come off the end of my cutter when I'm cutting, and I just stripe them on, stripe it along, glue them all down. I try not to pay attention, I just do it. Oh, and I forget, I got some nice little book pages here. I can put some of those on. Here and there. That'll kind of break up. some of my stuff. Looks gorgeous. Oh, thanks, Janine. Thank you. Oh, wow, Gloria. Good for you. I'm telling you, you're like the super crafter. When you get on a card making feat or anything making, I feel like you're like, I just picture you sitting there in fast mode. Get it all done. That's what I picture. Some more paper pages left. I can just put some random pieces in there. Kind of break up some, oops, break up the, this is a book page. I could tell when I picked it up too. It's a book page from one of the older books that I have. Oops, look at that. I didn't even realize I had some of that. Some of that showing. All right. That's looking beautiful. Oh, thank you, Crystal. Look, yeah, this is kind of like, I've kind of collaged before, but I've never really taken one of my ugly sheets. I don't remember, and just kind of, well, like I just showed you, I've done the, I did like the paper strips and just glued stuff down, and I've done it on smaller pieces, but never taking one big piece and kind of, you know, doing something like that. So I thought I would give it a try because I thought that it would look kind of cool with the little mixed media doohickeys I'm going to make. Oh, now I'm going to have to, this stuff is so sticky and I'm catching it when it's partially dry, so my fingers are sticking to it. I'm going to have to make some. I think this is going to be it after these. I think I've covered it all now. I don't see any other pieces. And I don't want to overdo it. All right, there. I think that's it. And then we'll come back to this once it dries. I'm going to set it behind me and hope it dries. So, I'm going to move my scraps. The next part of that project is messy. I found an idea that I found very intriguing, and I said, I have got to try this. So, oh yeah, I did say I was going to show, because I'm going to use some of this stuff. This is my journal. This is the first junk journal that I ever put together and bound myself. I took an old book cover. I didn't actually build the covers. I did cover the covers though, and I gutted the book, and I now use the book for my glue projects. But I've just I haven't completed it. I'm still kind of plugging away and learning, and I kind of see little things that people do, and I add a page or two or spread. This I tatted and did a little belly band, and this here is wrapping paper. So yeah, I've kind of added some stuff, a lot of little envelopes, old button cards that I've saved, some gel prints, gel pulls, a lot of little stuff with tags. This was a little envelope that I did with that one of those old book pages. And I'm thinking I got to do something to try to reinforce it a little bit. But yeah, so this is the start of it. This is like a little journal spot, a little booklet. I have 2 of those. Another spot for something that I did. It's got lots of little tucks and stuff. This is the belly band. More button cards. The other half of the envelope. A lot of, oh, I love these. Where is this? So this is kind of what I've done before, like that collage paper. I've done these. This is a little tuck spot for tags and stuff. And it's a, I forget what they call it, a snippet roll. So I just laid everything out. I actually sewed around it, but it's a register tape roll that I just used to take all my scraps and glue down, and then I would take and sew like a piece of seam binding or something on it. These are some little clusters that I've done that you can tuck things behind here and in the pocket. So it's got some neat stuff. But like I said, it's far from finished. I have a lot of work to do in it still. A lot of coffee dyed papers, so it smells delicious. This is what we're going to make today. This is a metal flower, which is really cool because you can like bend it and shape it and do whatever. And I thought it was like really neat. And when I saw how it was done, I was like, I'm totally going to try this. And yeah, so that's my journal. And this was another thing I did that I tried with a little piece of chipboard, and I took some die cuts. I covered it with aluminum foil. I actually stuck the aluminum foil through my Xyron and made it sticky. And then I stuck it over the top and took my little tools and my little doohickey tools here that I have, and kind of pushed all around and made it look like it was like a tin tile. Hi, Pam. Hi, Natalie. The Crafty Carousel. My Crafty Carousel is Natalie. Welcome. Yep. I remember this time. I knew your name the last time I saw you. And I was like, gosh, it's not coming to me. But yeah, so this is the start of my journal. As you can see, I haven't even gotten to the back half, the last things. I've added just a few things here and there. But I want to add to it. I want to make some more tags and tuck spots and pockets, and so. Oh, yes. Someone else was telling me that about flowers with the soda cans, and they use their dyes. Well, I don't have any dyes that are hugely I have soda cans, but I didn't want to go through the trouble of cutting them apart. I did do the bottom of a pie tin earlier though. I did do that. I cut the pie tin. I even finished the pie. It was one slice and I was like, this is a perfect excuse I can use. So I ran it through my Xyron so it makes the back of it sticky. And I did the same thing, as you can see, with the Pringles tops. And I thought I would try it. They're still metally. They bend and they hold their shape. I also did it with some aluminum foil. And that's what I used on the one that's in my journal now. And I was testing out some stuff to see what kind of inks and markers would work on. Because I like to try to, I want to try to blacken it before I did in the other one. But I'm going to try it with the Pringles toppers and see how it goes. So, find my big, so the key to the flowery thing, I'm going to cut this apart. And then I want to add color. And before, on my other one, I added color. I did my mica sprays. But I found that doesn't dry. It just, even at heat setting, it kind of just bubbles up the foil from the the flour, and it just didn't dry. So I'm like, well, we're gonna go with the old trusty, which is my alcohol inks. So that's gonna be it. So I'm gonna pull this back, and I have a box, a little tote full of these silk flowers, and I pulled them all apart. And I am going to lay this down, and then I am going to fold over the Pringles top, right over the top of it. Oh, and I can see it right through there. So that's that. I'm going to press it on good, and then I'm going to pull it off. And I'm going to, actually, you know what? I'm going to put that back on. I don't want to pull it off yet. Forgot. Take that back. I'm going to cut around my flower. You guys know me. It wouldn't be a dawn if I didn't do, wait a minute, I forgot how that was done. It's because I save all my stuff that I do for my live instead of just making them. I'm trying to press down enough so that I can kind of see the impression of that flower through the foil. And I see it coming through. Bye, Melissa. Yes, that's where I know Natalie, from Melody's channel. And it's a bummer because Melody, I know, goes live on Tuesdays also, and I can usually try to catch her, whoops, if I go early enough. So now what I'm doing is I'm kind of going through the foil in between the petals, getting my cuts in there. I just found this easy because I did learn from the first time too. When I pulled it off, I kind of struggled a little bit with the foil sticking to my scissors, which I find it's going to do somewhat, but not quite as bad if I do it this way. Now I can yes, Leah. I use I use a lot of found things around my home for supplies for crafting and junk journaling and whatnot. It's just what I do. I see something and I'm like, oh, I got to keep that. And it goes in a box. I have a little cardboard box that I keep in my room that is filling up very fast. I actually have two boxes and a large paper bag filled with things that I've been collecting just in the last few months, actually. So I am just trimming around my silk flower. That's kind of giving me my my metal topped flower, which is super cool. I love it because it's kind of stiff and bendy, but not too stiff. I can put it inside my journal without it taking up too much room and being overly bulky. It can kind of flatten, but you can still fluff it up. So there is one. I kind of went over a little bit, but that's okay. Looks good. There's one. So we'll move on to the second one. Could you try rubbing your anti-static tool over the sticky stuff to keep it from attaching to your scissors? Oh, I might be able to. Pam. So I'm going to pull this back, lay my flower flat, kind of attach it on the very edge, and then oops, I don't want it to move. I want it to stay as straight as possible. And it did. Perfect. And I actually take this and I can kind of push it off. But I do like the little, there's like a little design. I don't know if it shows up. Oh yeah, I guess you can see a little bit. There's kind of a little texture on the Pringles can. Some of them I wasn't so great when I slid it through my Xyron. And you can send it through your embossing machine too if you want. Stick it through an embossing folder. I'm going to try what Pam says and see if it will not stick if I put my non-sticky stuff on it, which will be great if that works. I was thinking I might be able to just pull off. So this is my homemade embossing tool. It was, whoops. Well, that never happened before. That's funny. I'll have to glue it back on. It was a tool that my kids had, an old makeup thing with glitter dust that they used on their face and body and whatever else they used it for. And I emptied it. I was going through all their stuff that they left, and I was tossing everything, and I was like, hey, I kind of like this. I wonder if I can put some like cornstarch in it and turn it into my own little shaker tool. Oh, oh, Leah, that's funny. Learned how to use scissors correctly. That's funny. Hey, whatever way works for you. I can't imagine using them the way you were using them, but you know, because see, I have my fingers in the long slot. And these are just cheap scissors, but they're sharp, and I like that. So Pam, this works pretty darn good, I have to say. The foil is falling to the desktop for the most part. Only had that one, but yeah. So I'm excited about tomorrow, you guys. Being on Elizabeth's channel. I haven't been on Elizabeth's channel for a little while. And I'm excited to make some shaker ornaments. Shaker ornament tags, I don't know. Whatever it is we decide to pull out of our hats. I'm excited to pull some Christmas stuff out too and do a Christmassy one because I haven't done anything Christmassy. But, you know, it is getting cold, and last night I looked out and the moon had a ring around it, and I was like, oh boy, that's not a good sign. It has been below freezing the last few nights, and I could have sworn it looked like snow last night, but no snow. There was no snow when I woke up, thank goodness. Pam, I love your ideas. I love that you watch. I'm so glad you're here tonight. I hope you're feeling better today. I love your ideas. You have such helpful ideas. So this kind of is one of those things. It's a little time consuming, I think, but I don't know. I don't mind. I don't not like projects like that. I don't mind taking a little time and doing projects like this. To me, it's fun. Oops, but I do need my mat that I will pull out. So I keep this old mouse pad from, you know when. You guys know when. And I am just going to give it a little press and flip it over. Do the same thing. Just give it a little shape. And I have this cute little metal flower. I love it. I'm going to do the same thing on this side. I think I'll try these. I wanted to see if I could put a little dent there, but I guess I can't. Oh, maybe if I try a smaller tool. I'll go around the center a little. Maybe. We'll see. I'll check the chat. Hi, Ramona. I'm glad you made it. Dawn on the wheels. Woohoo! Go, Linda. Go, Linda. I think I like this bigger one. It kind of cups them up a little bit. So I love this, and I love the thought of the silk flowers underneath because I just feel like it reinforces the foil and gives it something hefty to kind of hook onto. Like, so it doesn't, like, it's not going to tear, you know? It's kind of hooked by the fabric, which is really cool. I love this so much. And then what I would do is I have a hole punch that I can punch in the middle, and then I have some little my little magic box of brads here that I can. Oops, am I going on the wrong side? I am. Oof, maybe not. Oh, yep, I am. I can kind of go through. I have some really big ones that are kind of fun to use for the center of things. This is kind of a fun one. Oh, here we go. Oh, I think I like the contrast. That's kind of pretty. Oh, I have a ton of these boxes too, Gloria. I love them so much. They really are an asset to my craft room. I have many filled with beads, and I have several with sequins. I have several with I might be able to get all the way through this. Oop, without actually punching a hole, but let me try this. There we go. Now this is just this one is called Jane, plain Jane. So it's as simple as that. And I can pinch the flowers if I wanted to add a completely different look. We could offset them, obviously. Give them a little pinch. Add texture. Because you can also do this little thing to them. I'll show you the other one. I'll turn it over and add little dots and little dings in there. But I just love the look of it. I love the look of it being metal. So that's one. Now we're going to step it up. Step it up. I am going to peel back. I don't know if I should have peeled back first or not. We'll try it with one. We'll see how it goes. We'll try it plain with the other. We'll see what happens. So, I'm probably missing it. Pam, I hope you're on it if somebody asks questions. I know you're good at highlighting stuff. I'm very depressed about the Cadbury mini things. You just seem to hit it right with all the candy stuff, Pam. So let's see. I'm going to pick out some purple and blue. What else? That's silver. Guess we don't need any of that. I kind of like that. I don't know what else I want to put in there. Maybe a little brown. Maybe some latte. We'll see. It's kind of light. Let's see. Let's just try this to begin with. So, I hijacked Willie's air tool. And we're going to use that to blow around some alcohol inks. So, I'm going to set this on here and hope that it will stay down. And I need my tweezers so I can hold it. And we're going to turn on the air, let it charge for a minute. Let me know if it's too loud. Yeah, I haven't found anything. I just got my trusty, oh gosh, someone needs to use their alcohol inks more often so that the caps aren't welded shut. You guys, I don't know what it is, if it's the cold, but these little darn stinking gnats keep coming in. I don't have any windows open now, so they must be coming in through the front door. I don't know. Okay, we're going to start with some ink. Let's see how we do. Some blue. Let's get some colors on this sucker. And I don't want to do too much air, but I do want it to. I want some more of this. Ooh, I like that. And I think, whoops. I'm going to add just a little blending solution. See if I can get that moving. Does that come across super loud for you guys? Just curious. Yes, it is an airbrush machine. It's Willie's. I hijacked it. He says, I'm going to my friends. I'm like, yay! Oh. And I can hear him. He's here. And I locked him out because I was upstairs by myself. See if he uses his key. Whoop! Sorry. Sorry I'm live. I couldn't come down.
Are you on live?
I'm live, yeah.
Huh?
Yes.
Okay.
I am. That's why I didn't let you in. I'm glad you had your key. So sorry. Yes. Oh, hi Willie. Well, it was so much quieter earlier. I think it's because it's bumping something. I need to turn it around and put my foot on it so it doesn't. There. See? So much quieter now. And I'm not really good with I keep trying to just do my little spurts of stuff. And I'm not really good yet at the getting the air thing down not so far. Like I try to not, but oh, let's see. I'm gonna add some more of that brown in there. I didn't add it to this one yet, so let's add some in sporadically and see what we get. Practice. This is my practice, folks. Practicing with you guys. And I think it'll look different once I have it cut into a flower. Add some more blending solution. Now I'm making mud on this one, but it might be pretty in the end. Oh yeah, there we go. I'm having an explosion of this one. Plum. Wild plum is just like blowing up. Ah! All right. So there we have it. Give it a good dry. All right, let's see. Questions? Poor guy be locked out. He did have his key because his key is on his car keys and he had his car. He was in his car gone, so I knew he had his key. Well, that's what it has. It does have a bumper for the forward thing, but it's pressing down. I don't know. I don't know. So there. Hopefully we're pretty dry. We'll foil this up. Anyway, all right, here's my flower. Oh, all that prettiness. Well, Leah, I don't have all the toys. I borrow from others. If I don't have the toy and someone else does, I say, may I? I would like to do some airbrushing sometime on a live. It might be fun. Yeah. I'm super tired today, guys. I feel like I'm not that chatty, and I apologize in advance. I mean, maybe it's nice and peaceful for you guys. Welcome back, Crystal. A fun foam. Wrap a piece of fun foam, however many layers needed, around the barrel so the edge is under the button. I don't know, Pam. Could you come over? Just come over and show me. Just come over and show me. I have some other shapes of flowers too, some bigger ones, and I was thinking sometime I might want to try that. Some different shapes. Alright, here we go. Ooh. That's kind of cool too. I could probably use this to make a flower out of it. Look at all these pretty pieces. This is why I never throw away paper. I always end up with such pretty little pieces. Ugh. Can't throw it away. Alright, there's my... Come out, come out, come out. There we go. Hopefully my Franken paper is drying over there. If not, I could air blow it with my air tool. Yes, I could put ink in the machine. I could put the ink in the machine, but listen, I don't want to clean the machine after. When I do airbrushing, that'll be different. I'll set up for it. But this, I could just take the air and blow around the ink that I already have instead of using my trusty little blower. Because my hands today, I just knew I wasn't going to be able to pump that thing a million times. So this, I can blow it around and make sure that it's dry at the end. So, yeah. Pretty cool. So it's Taco Tuesday. Did anyone have tacos? Or cold tacos? Burritos? Yes, laziness, Leah. You're catching on. You're catching on. All right. It's called not doing any more work than I have to do, actually. So I'm going to try, see how this goes. Because remember, I only put the flower under one to see how it went. Where's Jim? Jim? Hello, Jim. Are you watching quietly? You know, I'm doing mixed media, and Jim's not even here to see. Oh, I probably should have burnished that really well before I... That's all right. I'll do it before I take the backing off. my little handy dandy Dollar Tree tool. Oh, what did I guess I did overlapped. That's okay. Oh, I have a feeling it's going to be so pretty. And you know, I could probably color these after I cut them out, but I don't know. I kind of like, I fuss over things too much. That's what I feel like I do. I fuss over things. So by doing something this way, I can kind of get a result without fussing too much. Like I don't have to sit and like say, oh, I gotta do that over here. If I do it on the main thing, when I afterwards, after it's cut out, that's why I want to do the franken paper, because I don't want to sit and fuss over like, should this go here, should that go there on a tag or something else, you know. My that part of my brain kicks in sometimes, and it's hard to let it go. So this way of doing it, it kind of helps that. It tames it a little. Helps me try to overcome or manage my OCD. Oh no. What? A taco for $1 for 99 cents? That's awesome. I remember Willie saying when he went to California, there was this place he would go to and he could get this super huge burrito thing for like $3 or something. It was super cheap. But he's like, the thing would feed a couple of people. I don't think it's like that. I've never seen a super giant burrito for under $5 actually. If even 5. Everything is so expensive, yeah. I think I broke my embossing tool. I mean, some powder came out, but I think I pulled all that off. It looked like a wig. It just like, whoop, it came out. What the heck? I've been using that for a while. So that was strange. All right, let me pick up all these pieces so they're not... Hi, Bethany. Oh, gosh. All right. Look at that, guys. I love it. It's so pretty. Let's slide this over because I want this back. Kind of. Ooh. So I'm learning something as I do this. If I press too hard, I'm pushing the alcohol ink kind of out off of the foil. Wonder if it's because it didn't set up or if it's just not going to hold the foil. Huh. Interesting. I'm going to cover the center with a brad anyway, so it doesn't really hurt my feelings, but this is my top one, so I want to kind of... Yeah, kind of rubs off a little, but that's okay. It's got a grungy look. I like it. I don't mind. I'll poke this through and find me a nice brad. What did I do with those? Here we go. Bethany, you got any lives coming up? Just curious. Curious. Oh, I wonder if I could. Ooh, I kind of like this one. I am so messy tonight. I cannot believe this. Not that I don't mind. I mean, not that I mind getting messy, really. Oh my gosh, you guys. I love it so much. I love the colors. So, it's not a tin can, but it is movable and bendable and moldable and all that jazz. And I love it. I love that color. I think I don't know where my other flower went. I lost it. I lost my flower. I'm going to save these because they look fun. Whoops. That was a potential disaster. Any advice for this? I don't know what to do about it. It's a leaky cap. Oh, it's awful. Yeah, I have ventilation, Crystal. Thank you for asking. That's not why I'm calm. I'm just like tired. I'm slowly fading from the alcohol ink. No, I have good ventilation. Yes, I hate it too, Elizabeth. I'm like, what the heck? The wild plum is being wild. Super wild. Well, thank goodness my table is metal, which is really cool. I do like that. I wouldn't like that's my optimal surface actually, is metal or glass or tile. And I do have a tile table downstairs that I used to use for crafts. But the thing that is irritating with that is that when you do a project like this, it's the tiles like this. And I wish it was like one solid tile type thing, because it gets in the cracks. I mean, I guess it would be a colorful craft table after a while, you know. And this stuff, jeez, it's like you make more or you wipe it up. It's like never ending. But I do like on the metal table. This stuff came out though super saturated. That's why I'm like smearing and smearing and smearing some more. Awful. But I have a pretty towel. Look at that. Ugh, I love it. I will definitely cover a page with that. Beautiful. All right. So there we have it. Let's check on the chat. Does Dollar Tree have those bottles? You could transfer it to another bottle. Oh, possibly. I don't know. They have these little squeezy things. I know they have little spray bottles. I need to get some more of those. Yes, you should. You should, Bethany. Do a video. Alcohol ink video. I love getting ideas on alcohol inks. I don't have a lot. This is the extent of my collection here. And they're the inks, they're all the colors and the labeling from, look, Adirondack. They're from the late 1900s, folks. And they still work great. I mean, minus, you know, that occasional one like the wild plum. Just gets a little unruly. But for the most part. And my mixatives work great. So, yeah. Whoops. Thank you, Leah. Thank you so much. All right, let's check on our little Franken paper here. Oh, it feels good. Feels good. I am thinking I don't want things standing out. I'm wondering if I take gray. I want to now start adding some texture. I'm going to add some texture, some depth, some inking, some colors to my big thing of paper. Let's see how this is going to hold up. Oh, it's going to hold up nice. I love it. I can start by going around the edges. And I even have thank you, Ramona. Like the colors on the flowers, you mean? Yeah, I love that. And here's a plain one. It's kind of complete opposite. I like them both, actually. Love them both. Oops. It's gonna holler at me if I get off screen here. So this is what I watched. I can't remember the girl's page on YouTube. She did an amazing job, and I was like, man, I gotta try this, because it's another thing that kind of takes away from that wanting to be OCD about where I put things, what I do with things. And that is get some blocks here. And this is an Archival ink. It's called Shadow Gray. And I'm just going to start taking some things. I have also, where is my big block? Here we go. I have a block that's like a texture block from way back when. I don't know if any of you have ever seen these or remember. Wanted wax seal stuff? Oh, me too. I have some wax seal stuff, but that also is from way back. So I have like the wax candle, and I don't have the spoon. And you used to just burn the wax candle, and you just drop your wax straight onto your paper you're going to seal, and then put your stamper on. So this is a texture block stamper. It's by Stampendous. And it shows you how to get this look. And I don't care so much right now about getting this look. I did do a piece of paper a few days ago with it, but it shows you how to create it by starting with the A side, then the B side, then the C side. And I think I'm just going to use this side. I'm going to try it and see how it goes. And just randomly, I don't even know if it will show up. It might just give me very light texture. It does. See, this gives me a little bit of grunginess, which I don't mind. I like that. Kind of adds a little. I could probably try the big ones too and see what that does. Oh yeah. I like the gray. I might try, maybe I'll try it with my oxide and see what happens. Let's see what we get, folks. Oh yeah, look at that. I like it. Just gonna start modeling this up. Oh, bug. Those little gnats, I'm telling you. I like it. Debbie's lurking. Love your creation. Oh, thank you, Shay. Hi. Hurts to sneeze when you have a black eye. Yes. Hello, hello, Shay. I'm going to set that aside. I have some stars. I'm just going to randomly put things around because I can. And sometimes, and this is what someone had said, watching this girl, I will try to find the video and link it too, actually. They had mentioned that it looked like a little much when the girl was doing, like she was going overboard with it, but by the time she got to the end, it was just amazing. So I'm going with that. And it was. So I'm definitely not worried about overdoing it. So I'm going to just keep adding. So I have some of these that my friend sent to me. I think there's 4 sets of them. I don't know if anyone remembers these from the Visual Artistry collection from Tim Holtz from forever ago. Let me just tell you, 2011 these sets were from. There's some really cool stuff in here. I think I'm going to mix and match because I like to mix and match. I'm going to drop my stamp and then pick it up. Ugh. I don't even know if I'll get a good impression with this gray on this. It's going to be super subtle. So I might do some in brown too. Oh yeah. Oh, I've seen some wax seal videos, Ramona. If you just put it in, whoops, I don't want to take that off yet. I want to do it with some brown. If you put it in the search bar for YouTube, you will, it will pop some up. I've seen lots of people using them with their junk journaling stuff and cards. And I don't know, I guess I'm off screen again, guys. There. I guess something's gonna... My desk is shrinking! How does that happen? No, this girl was a journaler that did this, and I'm gonna have to look her up. And remember, this is getting cut apart. So there might be some things that are kind of close, but that's okay because I'm going to cut things apart. So we're not going to see all of one thing on one thing. Let's see, where else? Let's put it up here. I'm trying to figure out what the heck I did with the block that my long block I use. I don't know where it went. Coffee, sip time. Sip time. I also have this set, which I love and I don't use often. And it's Martha Stewart set from way back. And I love this rickrack. And I have a block that I can fit it on. And I don't have to ink it the whole thing, but check this out. I can just do in some areas some rickrack. Sprinkling. Love it. Sprinkles. Did I say sprinkles? Maybe someone in the chat said sprinkles. I don't know. Around this house, when it rains, it pours. I feel like I haven't seen sprinkles in a while. I'm loving the rickrack. How are we doing for time? Oh, wow, guys, I've been going a long time. I better wrap this up. Let's do a few more spots and then I'll let you guys off the hook. Some circles here and there, little plaid circles. Overlap other things. I like the brown. I might try some black in a little bit, but I don't know. I kind of like the brown. I like the gray, but I wasn't getting a good impression. I could try it again. Let's see. How's everyone holding up? Yeah. Oh, God, Leah. I gotta get you off of here. Yeah. My gray idea was, I like it, but it's so subtle and I don't know. I think I'm gonna abandon the gray. And I will try on one spot a little bit of black and see how I like that. Oh, you know what? Actually, I have a gray. And it might, I'll take out the black just in case, but this might work a little different. Let's see. Oh yeah, much darker. I love that. I'll overlap some circles here. And I think I have, where is that? I have this. Hello, Sherry D. How are you? Never mind, still here. I know. You guys, I'll wrap this up unless you guys are doing okay. If anyone needs to go, I can start chopping this. I'm going to try some word text on some of this in the black and see how it looks. Just random. Gives it kind of a different look. I like that. Keep going, Bethany says. I'm okay. I don't need sleep. Oh, yes, Leah. You need sleep, you know. Sleep. And no sleep. No sleep induces insanity. We don't want any insanity. So this is getting so mottled it looks like it's hard to see everything, but that's the look. I want all these different depths on this, so it kind of takes away from seeing all that different color on the paper. It's kind of what I'm going for. Oh, and this, by the way, was a Local King rubber stamp. The words background, which I love. So let's see. Oh, there's another really cool stamp that I like too. I wish I could find my smaller oblong. Oof. My Mod Podge, my hybrid glue is sticky. A little sticky. And I'm just hitting parts here. But that's okay. That's the joy of having one of those like random, I should do it on my hands. Stamp with my hands. But see, it's kind of neat. Get the brown and get the black. Get a little depth in there. And I feel like going across some of these edges of the paper, it kind of it pulls them together, kind of connects them. So that my straight edges that I had that I said I didn't really care for, they're kind of disappearing. Kind of disappearing. Hello, Marylanders! Already insane, my darling. Ah, Sherry, I am so sorry. Oh, my heart goes out to you, my friend. All right, so let's do some arrows. I did some black, so let's go brown, this one. Lots to see in here. but I like that. I'm gonna spin it. All right. I think I'll just try this in a couple places and then we'll... Oh, I like that it's two together. Am I in camera, you guys? Adjust my chair. I've decided, guys, I need a new chair. Gals. Not guys, gals. I need a new chair. And I'm looking. Oh, here we go. I need this. I'm going to have a heap of stamps on that big block to clean up. I will go with some gray. I feel like the gray, brown, and black also adds a little difference in depth and texture. I think I'm going to call it good after this one. We got a lot happening. Ooh, I like that gray. I don't know if I can see it. I like the gray over that corner. There. Whoa, that's really dark. Whew, yeah. No more of that. Live and you learn. So I kind of like that. Kinda. I'm hoping it grows on me. We shall see. Nighty night. Who's going night night? I was very late. I will have to watch the replay. Okay. Oh, good night, Pam. Gloria, did you make it to the post office? Good night, Gloria. So we're going to do a chop chop. We're going to add, I'm going to do a chop chop and add some flowers to this. Boom. And let's see, we're going to go down to 8. And I really need to do Biddy Penny's little trick that she does with the credit card. I need to find, I do have one. I do have one. And yeah. I think I like that. And we will punch a hole. I'll get out the old crocodile. think I'll do a big one. Night, Leah. Good night. Get some rest. Hi, Crystal. Crystal, I won't feel bad if you want to watch Gina K. That's absolutely fine. I don't. That stuff. That's okay. There's a replay on all of us, you know, on everything. So I do not mind, sweet friend. Now, I think I'm finding from feeling, I'm looking for my big brads, from feeling these tags, that I am going to have to reinforce them on possibly some heavy cardstock, because they're a little loose. I guess for some things, depending on what I want to use them for. Sorry, I need my big container. I had to dig deep to the bottom of my desk drawer. I don't know why I don't take these out of this. I don't really use the container. I should fill it up with something else. Oh, she is? Well, thank you, Crystal. You're so sweet. You like this? This is right up your alley anyway. You like this mixed media stuff. So I'm guessing, because, you know, I haven't used my big eyelets in a while. My fingers just don't want to work. There we go. Turn around on. So we're going to go on these. It shows you where the top is, and it shows your little eyelet and the arrow pointing down. So you want to always hold it in that direction that it says. And then give it a little squeeze, and bada bing, bada bang. There it is. Pretty good for guessing. I guess I used that a lot in the past, so got good at it. But I am so loving this. I think I like it with this one. I'm going to have to find something a little fancier that I want to use for the colored one. But I think I like the silver. I feel like it just kind of pops with that. I love it. And I think what I'm going to do also with that is use my punch, my little hole, and that might be too big actually. I might have to go even smaller. Containers. Bethany says, I had to go get more containers today to wrangle all the lunar paste and the extras I've been collecting to make shaker cards. I've never made a shaker card. Oh my goodness, Bethany, you gotta watch. Really? I feel like I've seen you make shaker card. Wow. New news. New news. No kidding. Well, tune in tomorrow night on Elizabeth's channel. Her and I are going to do shaker cards. Well, they're not cards, shaker ornaments. So I put a little hole. Oh, I love that. And see how my little leaves are, my petals, I mean, are, I can easily form them. I love that about that metal flower. And for anyone that came in late, so just making sure I didn't cut the tip of my finger off. I guess it's just alcohol ink and glue. For anyone that came in late and might be asking, or thinking, oh, she could probably spray those with some mica sprays. Mica sprays were not so successful. I shall show you. I did some black acrylic paint on this one here, and I used a lot of texture on this one. And I also used tinfoil with my Xyron rather than the Pringles cans. These are the Pringles tops. The mica sprays do not hold up well. Like they rubbed off pretty much. So that's why I tonight gave the alcohol ink a shot, because I've always found it, alcohol ink to just be, you know, trusty and stick. But I did find also, I'm thinking it may be because the Pringles containers, this is the little foil lining. Also, for anyone that came in late, this is what I put through my Xyron, was the Pringles tops, the little foil tops. And it could be that these have some sort of a little coating on them to food proof the foil. Not sure. So yeah. All right, there's that. And I think because I have these fun colors, I'm going to add some of this fun eyelash yarn for my pull tab. So, did Mary Landers leave, you guys? I know she came in later. I didn't know if she was still here. And that's it. Wow, this was a long live. Thank you for those that hung in there. I appreciate you. Thanks for experimenting with me. That was fun. Multimedia ink. Did you burn? Oh, no. Yeah, this is, I didn't burn my hand. This is alcohol ink. I had a color. Look, Sherry. I had a color Wild Plum. I'm going to have to like douse my hands in hand sanitizer later and get it all off, see? But Wild Plum got a little wild. You were nope, no body parts missing. No no cuts and gashes or gouges tonight. Thank goodness. So, yeah, still here quiet. Oh, yeah. So did you hear that, Mary, about the foil? Yeah, so the one that I did in my book that I did with regular tin foil, and I tried some others and it just didn't hold up. So these little guys are 2x2 little pieces of chipboard, and this is twisted paper under and some die cuts, and I did like a little embossed, looks like a little tile, like a punched or a pounded tin tile. I don't know what you call those. That one was kind of and then I did this one. So there's a girl that does a collab on YouTube that it's called Twinchy Tuesday, and they make these little clusters or little things that you can create for your junk journals or cards. Yeah, you'll have to check it out, Mary. And then if you finish off some Pringles, you know, save the tops. I haven't tried the pie tin. I showed that earlier. I also finished off a pie, and I had the pie tin that I did the same thing. I kind of burnished it out as flat as I could, and then ran that through my Xyron machine too. But yeah. Yes, Gina K did close her store, her brick and mortar. Thanks, Janine. Thanks for hanging in there, popping back in to say goodnight. I appreciate it. Yeah, she just sells online now. She just she let the brick and mortar go and purchased a warehouse that she sells, just basically sells online from. Yeah. But anyway, so that's that. And I'll find if a nifty little tuck spot in my journal somewhere, or make one. maybe a corner pocket somewhere to put my tag in. I don't know. I want it to be in some spot where my flower can really show itself. So I'll probably do a little corner tuck somewhere along the way. I still need to finish up some things. Like this page, it drives me crazy because it's not done, and I just attached the fold in there. And so I really need to get to some of those, get them done, you know. But yeah, I could always put it in here for now. But yeah, that's it. So anyway, thanks for hanging in there. I appreciate you all. And thank you, Crystal. Thanks for giving up Gina for me. Oh, I feel so honored. You know, that is a big deal. Gina is great. I do like watching her. Thank you. You're welcome, Janan. Thank you for sticking in there. Thanks, Ramona. Oh, she's listening but driving. Be safe. Landa's made 50 bracelets. Wow, Mary, you're a hot to trot, just like Gloria. So, thanks, Crystal. And yeah, so I guess I'm gonna sign off, and I will see you guys around the tube. Thank you again. Good night.